Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we will be talking about season 8 of Alliance Quest. We will be getting this on December 3rd, so we're not that far away and we have a lot of interesting stuff to cover. To summarize, we are going to get a lot of new global nodes that will buff most of your mutant characters and X-Men characters. And if you don't bring mutant characters, you won't be penalized for that. It's fine because in like map 7 and stuff, maybe your path doesn't allow you to bring mutants. That is alright. We're going to discuss all those globals and everything. Cyclops is getting 200% attack increase in Alliance Quest because he is so effective. And we also have some Thronebreaker Cavalier, Thronebreaker Glory Store, and there you will be able to buy some tier 5 CC, lower percentage of tier 5 CC crystals. So we also have like how much glory will it take, and the new updated glory store, the new rank rewards, the milestones, all of that good stuff. So let's get started. So mutant throughout so this season is all about mutants, X-Men character, whole new set of rotating global buffs, and if you don't bring mutant, it won't affect you negatively. So the thing, whenever new season comes, we get a new boss. When I started playing, it used to be Kang. We got Kingpin, I think. Then I'm not really sure how the sequence went, but basically now we have Doctor Doom. Every single map of Alliance Quest has a Doctor Doom boss. Now they are doing things a little differently. We always had different mini bosses for different maps. Now the lower level maps will have different boss, which is great because the new boss for higher maps is going to be Apocolypse, and he is not an easy boss to fight. So if you are starting the game, it could be really annoying to straight up fight these incredibly difficult defenders like Apocolypse or even Doctor Doom for that matter. So you're going to see like map 1 Doom has been changed with Diablo, which is much easier to fight. Map 2 with Namor, which is incredibly easy, Hulkbuster, Silver Surfer. But from map 5 it is going to be Apocolypse. So that is, I guess, something that we'll have to get used to. He is still not a super common defender even in Alliance War and stuff outside of tier 1, tier 2 Alliance Wars, because not that many people have him. So we haven't fought him in a while, but we'll probably get used to fighting him pretty soon here. And then we have all these mini bosses changes as well. If you want to pause the video and look at that, then go for it, but I won't be covering all of that stuff because otherwise the video will be too long, and I want to take more time discussing the rewards and stuff. So these are the new bosses. I personally play mostly map 6. We do run some map 7 as well, so I did check out these mini boss changes as well. Nothing too difficult, I guess. Like Alliance Quest, whenever it changes, it takes a while to get used to all the mini bosses and stuff. You assign players some new paths and stuff, but overall, like, it shouldn't be anything too difficult. We are getting the new boss, so let's talk about that. So the first one, it's a cross fight. So whenever you get bleed, poison, shock, incinerate, cold snap debuff on you, it just lasts for 5 seconds and then you're going to shrug it off, and for the next 3 fights you are basically purify all of that type debuff and reduce the potency of any future debuff by 100%. So you will be basically immune to it for the next 3 fights. That is incredible. If you are pretty new to like map 6, you don't have great bleed immune, poison immune characters, you go in and you take damage for 5 seconds, and for the next 3 fights in your path you are basically immune to it. And I guess because it reduces the potency and doesn't make you immune, you will heal from willpower, so that is great. I love that one. And the second one depending on how many of these charges you get. Wait a second, is that, I know that's the third one. Here it depends how many mutant champions you bring on your team, and based on that you gain some stuff. It is all like prowess, special attack being unblockable. I do suggest one trinity if you want to try this: Emma Frost, Omega Red, and Colossus. They make a great team. They can handle a lot of stuff, and they are 3 mutants, so they will benefit from this. Now the third buff you're getting is Mutiny. So whenever you get Mutiny, passive grants 3 wait a second. Whenever you enter a fight and you don't have passives, you get 3, and each passive mutant passive attack increases the attacker with a 20%. Grants the attacker with 20% bonus to ability accuracy, 30% passive prowess, and at the end of the fight, regardless of result, remove 1 mutantly passive from the attacker. So basically in the first fight you'll get 3, then from the next fight you'll get 2, and if you like die, then also you'll lose 1. Then eventually like you'll run out of them and you'll gain 3 again. So I guess that is how that will work. And then we have, this is the coolest one, but let's go through all of them. So then we have this, so X-Men tag characters, 100% chance to gain 1 second unblockable passive when launching. It's a 100% chance, so basically whenever you launch a special attack you are going to be unblockable. This is going to be really good for a lot of characters, I imagine. Then this, based on the number of X-Men tag champions on your team, attacker gains the following benefits. Again, a lot of great X-Men characters in this game. So gain vigilance passive, true accuracy, and the third one, like if you bring 3 X-Men, then champion can block unblockable special attacks. That this could have some uses in the game for sure, against some nodes. And lastly, we are adding a global that will exist on every map for the duration of the season, which is going to be this, the best global node in the game for sure. This is Mikey, and this is of course the reference when Kabam Mike said that Kabam Mikey, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but when he said that Cyclops is an effective character or something like that. So the most effective AQ champ brought into this quest gets a plus 200% fury for the entire duration of the quest. So will this make Cyclops a great Alliance Quest champion? Not really. He does have armor breaks, he can deal with havocs in a very weird way, but besides that, like, he doesn't have any immunity, he doesn't have regeneration. So but it is something that I will probably test it out someday in map 6, maybe just bring him for fun. I mean, I don't really have him ranked up, and we don't have Alliance Quest in the beta, so probably not, but I guess someone would be crazy enough to rank up a Cyclops and make a video on that. But then we have the minion update. So we had the Doom Boss, Ultron, so we'll have the Doom Boss, Ultron drones and symbiotes on map 1 to 5. I play map 6, so it doesn't really affect me, I guess. And the AI is getting more aggressive for map 4, which is always nice. The aggressive AI makes intercepting and playing characters like Ghost much easier. And then we get on to the stuff that matters. Glory Store update. So we get a new Glory Store for Thronebreakers, and I am not like Thronebreaker at the moment. Hopefully we'll change that with 4th of July and the best streams coming relatively soon. But as you can see here, there was a TFI. So TFICC 5%, you can only buy it once every 8 days, but it is a 5% random TFICC. Costs a lot of glory, of course. Whenever we get the new desirable catalyst in stores, and they do tend to cost more, but of course it is worth it if you are Thronebreaker and you want to go for more rank 3s. But honestly, like, I would have liked Cavalier to be separated from Uncollected, because like Cavalier players should also have access to TFICC. We need TFICC more than Thronebreaker people, so that we can become Thronebreaker, I guess. So yeah, but anyways, here you're going to see some other stuff as well. You can look at all the costs and how it goes up as you buy more and more. I don't have the last the like previous store photo here, otherwise we would have been able to compare if the cost went down. We did hear that the potion cost did not go down, which is unfortunate, especially for Thronebreaker. Like, we should get bigger potions, maybe like it's time we see percentage potions, to be honest, with these huge health pool, especially when you boost a rank 3 character. They tend to get to have like a lot of health, and especially because Alliance War towards the higher tiers is a lot of boosting at the moment. Sometimes you have to just wait till your boosts expire and like waste them, then heal, because that is sometimes that is more cost efficient, I guess, depending on if you have more boosts or more potions and stuff like that. But glory has always been a very a very important resource. Like, it is extremely valuable. The amount of tier 5 basic catalyst you can get and the tier 2 alpha catalyst you can get out of glory store is a lot. So whenever you are spending more on potions, you kind of like, I guess being Alliance Quest focused is still more rewarding after the Alliance War buff, like the reward buff. But let's talk about the rank rewards here. So if you are the number 1 Alliance Quest, like, who cares? I'm never going to be in the number 1 Alliance Quest. So I've just started with this, like 150 to 250, because that's where I'm going to land. And I guess we got more tier 5B and tier 2 alpha, which is nice. But for tier 5 CC, you have to be in top 30 alliance. I mean, a little bit more would have been nice. It's the 2% one, it won't break the game. There are no updates to honor rewards. We do get some tier 5 CC from there, but like, we can have more 2% tier 5 CC fragment crystal. I don't think it will break the game. If like even top 1000 alliance get a few every single week, like if they get one a week, I don't think it will change anything big, but maybe I'm wrong. So to me, my X-Men, it's almost time to take this new challenge. Prepare your alliance, get ready for the next iteration of Alliance Quest. Season 8 of Alliance Quest begins on December 3rd. So that's gonna be it for this one. Do let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Like this video, share with your alliance, because this is the video you want to share with your alliance. And stay safe. Bye bye.